Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these super cute stickers for your boutique. You can use them like I did on the inside with the tissue paper. You could use them on the outside of the box to either put here or on your poly mailers if that's what you're using. But this is a really simple way to make your packaging look super cute and branded for your boutique, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. So these right here cost me about 4 cents per sticker.
Hello and welcome back to my channel, Start a Boutique with Raquel. I'm Raquel and I have been running online and brick and mortar boutiques for over 14 years now. So I'm here to show you all of the latest and greatest strategies of what's working and what's not working in the boutique business. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any important boutique business tips. Okay, so like I said, I am going to show you how to make branded stickers for your boutique today. And you can use these stickers for pretty much anything. I like to use them in my packaging when I'm shipping orders in my online boutique. So I use them with my tissue paper. I use them on boxes. You can use them on poly mailers and really anywhere that you want to stick a sticker for your brand. All right, so we're gonna use two main programs to create our stickers today. And you can see this is the one that I designed. And I literally designed this in less than 10 minutes. I want to say 5 minutes, but I don't want to exaggerate, but it did not take me long at all to design this label and to print it out on my own printer. So today we will be using Canva, which is this right here. So you can just go to canva.com. I am using the paid version. There is one little detail that I will be using from the paid version of Canva today, but for the most part, you can get away with using the free version. And then the other program that we're going to be using is this label designer, which I will get into a little bit later in this video. Okay, so first up, which labels did I choose? So I buy all of my stickers or labels on onlinelabels.com right here, and they have so many to choose from. So you can choose square labels, rectangle labels, circle labels. I went with circle labels in this case, just because I have usually done like rectangle labels in the past, but this time I wanted to do circle labels. So let me show you exactly which ones I purchased in case you want the same ones. So all you'd have to do is go to onlinelabels.com and then just copy these letters and numbers, the OL350WG, to get this exact 2.5-inch circle label that I'm using. So when you get to the product, you will have a few choices here. So I chose the white gloss inkjet since I have an inkjet printer, but they have all different kinds of finishes and labels that you can print on. So if you have a laser printer, you can choose that. And then they also have waterproof, matte and gloss, recycled white. But I just went with the white gloss inkjet labels. And then you can choose a quantity here. I just chose 100. Obviously, the more you buy, the cheaper that the labels get. But I went with 100 sheets here, and you can see it breaks it down for you that that's 1,200 labels, and that's about 50 cents per sheet, which equals then to about 4 cents, a little over 4 cents per sticker that I'm going to be using. Okay, so after you buy your labels, usually you can get them within a day or two. They ship really, really fast. And then once you receive your labels, you will get a little code for their Maestro label designer software. And so you will get a little code to activate it, and they'll give you like a year license. So as long as you continue to purchase labels from onlinelabels.com, you will get access to their little label designer software right here. And I don't actually use this software to create the labels. Like I said, I use Canva, but I do use it to then print my labels. So I'm going to show you how I use these two programs together. Okay, so back over to Canva. So since I have a 2.5-inch circle label, I just created a new template in Canva. And you can see here, you can create a new, I went with 3 by 3 inches. So since it was 2.5, I just went a little bit bigger because I can always shrink my design down. But what I don't want to do is to have to make my design bigger because I don't want it to be pixelated or the image to not be good quality once I download it. And if I have to make it bigger, sometimes that happens. So if anything, I like to have to shrink my design down. Okay, so you can create a new design here, and then you will put in custom dimensions and then just put 3 by 3 and make sure you have inches selected here. And then it will create a brand new document for you here. And I'm just gonna add a new page and then I'll show you exactly how I created this. So for this, I already have my logo designed. So if you do not have a logo designed yet, make sure to check out my video. I do have another video here on YouTube. I'll link it below for you that shows you how to design your own logo as well in Canva. Okay, so once you have your logo, you can just grab your logo. And so I'll just, let's say, copy and paste my logo here to my new template that I have here. And how I found this little heart, I just go over here to elements, and there's all these different elements that you can choose to add to your sticker design. So I thought a little heart would be cute, so I just searched up here for heart. And I found this heart. So then you just click here, and some of their elements are with the paid version. You can see this little crown here that says Pro. So since I am a paid Pro member, I do get these extra elements included, but there are a lot of free ones as well. Let me see. These, of course, are all Pro. Here's some free ones. So here are some free hearts that you can choose, but there's another free one. So it really depends on which element that you want to use. It might be worth it for you to upgrade to the paid version. It just depends on what you're going to need it for. So like I said, here's my heart. I thought that was really cute. And then, like I said, down below, I just wanted to show them where they can share the items that they're receiving on social media. And so again, in the elements, I wanted a little Facebook icon. So I just searched Facebook here. And here are all the different Facebook icons that you can choose from. And if so my colors are obviously black and white, but if your colors are not black and white, you can just change the color of any of these elements usually right up here where it says color. So just go ahead and click the color, and then you can also look for your brand colors. So let's say these are my brand colors and I want pink, and you can see how it just changes the Facebook icon right there to pink. And then I also wanted an Instagram. So then I just searched Instagram up here, found my little Instagram icon. And let's say I want to change that to this purple. Obviously, if you're going to use color, that something else that you want to think about if you're printing on an inkjet is just, how much that's going to cost you in ink. If you don't use a lot of colors in your labels and your stickers, obviously it's not going to cost you as much, and it's very little what we're doing here, and we're kind of printing on smaller stickers, but that is something to be mindful of as well. And then here I just put what my handle is for Facebook and Instagram, and then for my website. So if you haven't seen some of my previous videos, this is a brand new baby boutique that I've launched. So I need to create all the branded elements to be able to ship everything. And so I'm kind of starting from scratch with this one, which is why I want to show you sort of the process that I go through to come up with all of my branded elements. All right, so like I said, I just put these, then the handle and the website down here with the icons. I did originally actually have, I wanted this to be kind of a thank you sticker. So I had written like thank you up here, which I can kind of show you. But I ended up not liking that as much, so I took it out. But you can add text here. Let me show you. Since it was going to be a rounded label, I thought it would be kind of cool to have a little curved thank you here. But in the end, it just ended up looking like it was just a little too much for this sticker. So let's say I want to have this thank you, and then I wanted to curve it. You can curve your text now in Canva. So now you just want to go to Effects and hit curve, and it's super easy. And then you can just choose how much you want it curved with this little slider right here. So yeah, so I did have thank you up here, but I printed it out and I didn't like it, so I ended up taking it off. But there's really so much that you can do here for your stickers. Okay, so once you have your design how you want it, again, you can make it as big on this 3x3 template that you want, because we will be shrinking it down just a little bit once we get over to the label designer. So what you're going to do is you are going to download it. So I usually download it in a PNG file. That is totally fine. And then I click transparent background. Now, using the transparent background, that is something that you will have to use the Canva Pro version with, and that is the paid version. You can download it as is, but just know that you're going to have a white background here. And so it's going to print out. If you have a white background, that's totally fine. If you want that to print on your labels, but a transparent background is better because you'll waste less ink. Okay. So then you just hit download here, and then it'll download it to your computer. And now you're going to come over to the Maestro label designer. And again, this is from onlinelabels.com. And like I said, when you order the labels, you will get in your packaging a little code, and you'll be able to activate this software. So I've already activated my software. So this is what it looks like once you get inside the label designer. And you can see this is one that I already created, the OL 350, the 2.5 inch circle label stickers. And they already have that in here because they know that that's what I just purchased. So you're going to go ahead and click that, and then click standard design mode, start new design. And it's going to show you your sticker here. So now you're going to come over to images, and you are going to upload new image. So you can see here, this is my thank you image that I had that I ended up not liking after I tested it out. Okay, so then just click upload new image here, and then search in your downloads where you just downloaded your file from Canva, and then just click upload, and then it will upload into your images down here, and then click the image, drag it over to the circle here. And like I said, it's a little bit bigger than the actual sticker, but that's okay. We can just make it a little bit smaller by grabbing the corner here and going like this. And here it's going to tell me that my artwork needs attention, and it's giving me this error because it is seeing something that's outside of my label. So even though it's a transparent background, it's still showing that I have part of my sticker that's outside of the outline. So you can just ignore that because what we want to see printed is actually inside of the label. So we don't really need to worry about that. So just center it how you want it here. And that's it. And then you will just click print. Then go to print now. And here it says download, that they recommend that you download and print it and use Adobe Reader. I did it this way, and for whatever reason, it was not working with my printer to print it this way. It was only printing like on half of the labels. So I actually just did this and previewed in my browser and printed that way. It might be something that you need to test with your own printer, but definitely try their recommendation first. Like I said, for me, for whatever reason, it didn't work, so I had to do it another way. But if they are recommending it, I'm sure it works for most people. So then you will just download your file and then open it and print it. Okay, so these are my labels. This is what the labels look like when you get them from onlinelabels.com. And then when you go to print them in your printer, let me see if I can do this with one hand. For my printer, I have the OfficeJet Pro 8600. It's actually pretty old, so. But I just use, you have to put it face down. Make sure that's how your printer works. And then you just put it in like that. And I'm going to go print from my computer. Okay, so here is my template. And now I am printing, and then I'm gonna go over to the printer and show you guys how it comes out. Okay, so let's go ahead and print. Okay, here it comes, I think. And there you go. There are the labels. Super cute. Like I said, these are like 4 cents per label. And then you just pull them off right like that and stick them wherever you want. All right, so thank you so much for watching today. If you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel so I can keep showing you how to start your boutique business. And we'll see you again next week for another boutique video.